Matthew 24:24. For false Christs and false prophets will arise and will show great signs and wonders, so as to deceive, if possible, even the elect. So look at that very last right there, even the elect. There are true children of God, true saved, redeemed people, and I said it earlier, there's people I know that have practiced or believed a lot of these things that I will see in heaven. There are folks that fall into these traps, seeking something above and beyond just their salvation, looking for, sometimes maybe they're looking for just a reassurance. Experienced it personally that you sometimes fall into doubt and you fall into a certain place in your life and you're like, you question your salvation, you question your place with God. Believe being past that, and now in a way much more than what I ever been before, that those questionings and those doubts is actually God's chastisement and God laying it on your heart or bring you back to a good place, which is what he will do. If you are one of his sheep and you go astray, he's going to bring you back, and you may go astray again, but he will continue to bring you back. I heard a story, I think it was during a John MacArthur sermon, but I may be wrong. I'm just recalling it off the top of my head, where he talked about the shepherd and the sheep that kept going astray, and that the shepherd, to keep it from wandering off and potentially suffering a worse fate, broke the sheep's legs, and then the shepherd had to carry that sheep around everywhere it went, and that sheep become very dependent on that shepherd. But in the process, that sheep come to love that shepherd because of that dependence. So metaphorically speaking, but in very real terms, the shepherd should have broke our legs and should be carrying us at this point, and we should become dependent on the shepherd. So just to summarize some of the points from a historical perspective, the miraculous gifts rapidly diminished after the apostolic age. Many early church fathers acknowledged this reality. Throughout church history, the mainstream understanding was that apostolic sign gifts were temporary, and those who have sought in modern times to bring those things back, the modern Pentecostalism, it arose in the early 1900s. So when we talk about with God and with Scripture and that there being no new thing, this is one of the newest movements that is out there. And I'll also summarize some common misconceptions. Cessationists do not believe that God has stopped working. God didn't just set everything in motion and then go off somewhere and do something else or turn a blind eye. He doesn't work that way. He's still in charge. He's still taking, it's just his plan is in motion. He's not having to sit there and work off of the whims of the people or anything like that. Everything that he has ordained is going to come to pass, and he is there to guide and make sure that is going to happen.